Tomorrow is Wednesday once again. You know what that means. New comic book day. So let me show you the comic books I have on my pull list for February 7th. Let's get into it. As you can see, there's a lot to be excited for, both in the variant department and in the main issue category. But let me talk to you about the 4 issues that I am the most excited for. Batman 142 by, and please bear with me, Chip Zdarsky, Andrea Sorrentino, Giuseppe Camuncoli, Stefano Nesi, Dave Stewart, Alejandro Sanchez, and Clayton Cowless. I hope I said all of that right. Batman 142 takes a break from Sorrentino and failsafe to deliver us the Joker Year 1. Speculators were sure this was going to be a new origin story on the Joker, but after reading the previews myself and making a video on it, I have my own theory. Imagine that. I have my own opinion after reading the source material myself. Crazy, I know. Anywho, here's what's going on according to me. In the moment Red Mask was going through the multiverse to create Jokers, he looked into the universe of the Killing Joke and somehow triplicated the Joker. Yes, this is a 3 Joker story in the main Batman title. I'm excited. Are you? Crave number 3, written, drawn, colored, and lettered by Maria Llovet. And if you don't believe me, she signed almost every single panel, so there won't be any confusion. I thought that was funny. It's becoming pretty clear by now there's something wrong about the Crave app. In the previous issue, after being tortured by uncertainty, David decided to shoot his shot on Alexandra after having a standoff of sorts in the campus library. Nothing but net. It turns out Alexandra wanted David too, just as bad or maybe even worse. Here's the bad news. The camera in the library caught that moment, and somehow it was sent to Charlotte via the Crave app. Who's Charlotte? Well, she's David's ex-girlfriend, who he dumped the very moment he started to get spicy pictures from Alexandra. The thing is, David couldn't actually go through with the moment. He walked off on Alexandra, but she still had a good time by herself. What did Charlotte do with the footage of the library? She shared it with the rest of the campus through the Crave app. Revenge porn, literally. It's like somebody should have warned David about using the app. We did get that on issue 1. Ghostlore number 8 by Cullen, Bunn, and Leomacs. Let me give you a quick rundown of the main plot here, just because I have never talked about it on my channel. After a deadly accident of which they were the only survivors, Lucas and Harmony can now see dead people. Like an insane amount of them. What's the deal with the dead people lingering like this? Well, the dead want to be heard. The plot thickens though, and Lucas and Harmony aren't the only ones who can see and hear the dead. There's obvious bad people here. I could tell you how bad they are, but I can just show you. Birds of Prey number 6 by Kelly Thompson, the returning Joel Romero, Jordie Bellaire, and Clayton Cowles. On the last issue of Birds of Prey, we had a +13 warning label. Why, you ask? Well, because we had special guest artist Dane, and they went to town with the birds. Artistically speaking, of course. Zella had an insane moment. She stayed behind to fight the entire island of Amazons by herself. Zella is more than capable, so she kicked Amazon butt with the full knowledge she will always be on their bad side from this moment forward. Magaera tried to convince Sin to give up her life because it was sad and a pointless existence, which I have to admit, why Magaera would like to take over such a sad life. Remember Zella? Yeah, she took down all of the Amazons, and now she needed a moment for herself. Nap time is cut short. Wonder Woman, possessed by Magaera, is here to cause more problems for the birds. There's a lot of more fighting with lots of sexy ladies and some questionable loop positions for which I have no complaints. The issue ended with Black Canary and Scene becoming even closer siblings. And now we have the stage clear for the final showdown against Magaera.